The Silence of the Lambs, Ellen DeGeneres, explains why Hollywood hates the sound of freedom. All eyes are on Hollywood right now as it continues to unravel. It all began with the release of the movie Sound of Freedom about a month ago. And according to the movie, there is an epidemic of human trafficking in Hollywood that no one wants to talk about. Since the revelation of this dark secret, there has been a lot of talk about why this has never been talked about. However, what is even more concerning is that members of the Hollywood community are shunning this topic at every turn. Since the release of the film, Ellen DeGeneres hasn't talked about the Sound of Freedom. However, the same cannot be said for her fans. In fact, the majority of her fans are using Sound of Freedom in their comments and social media postings. So, what did Ellen DeGeneres do about it? And more importantly, how did she prove that Hollywood hated Sound of Freedom? Well, let's get started, shall we? Everyone knows Ellen DeGeneres. She did, after all, have one of the most popular talk shows in Hollywood. Since her talk show ended, she has continued to interact with her followers on social media platforms. She mostly posts on Instagram, and her posts demonstrate how much she is loved and supported by her followers. Her comment section is full of positive feedback. On the other hand, we can't say the same for her most recent Instagram or TikTok posts. As usual, Ellen DeGeneres' social media accounts have been inundated with comments, but this time they're all saying the same thing. She was watching the movie Sound of Freedom. This has been happening for the past couple of days, and it's raising a lot of questions. Why is she being targeted in this way? She's not talking about it, which only makes people more suspicious. On August 1st, 2023, media personality and former host of The Blaze, Elijah Schaffer, posted a video on Twitter showing comments sent to Ellen's recent post. In the video, Ellen DeGeneres talks about her love of fruit in a video on TikTok. As usual, she does it in her signature comedic manner. The video then cuts to the comment section of Ellen's post, where many people tell her to watch Sound of Freedom. Do you want to watch the movie? Sound of Freedom. I like the Sound of Freedom. Do you love the movie? These are just a few of the comments that have been placed on the video. You can see that everyone is talking about the movie. They range from people writing the title of the movie Sound of Freedom to people asking her if she liked the movie. Since she hasn't said anything about the movie, fans are getting more and more suspicious. Did they just expose her because she didn't watch the movie? Or even better, could she be a member of the Hollywood establishment that's trying so hard to keep the movie from being seen? Sound of Freedom is about former Homeland Security Special Agent Tim Ballard, played by Jim Caviezel. In the film, you'll see how Tim Ballard voluntarily quit his job and founded Operation Underground Railroad, OUR, whose mission is to fight against child trafficking. The film was released July 4th and is distributed by Utah's Angel Studios. Since its release, the film has opened to positive word-of-mouth reviews. Not only that, but the film also became the first post-COVID independent film to cross $100 million domestically. However, the film's success has also led to accusations that it panders to the interests of QAnon. For those of you who don't know what QAnon is, it's a group of conspiracy theorists who share many of the same ideas. One of their conspiracy theories was that former President Donald Trump would try to take down a group of top-tier satanic child abusers while he was president. They also claimed that he would order the arrest and execution of these child abusers. Caviezel and Ballard, who famously played Jesus in the 2004 Mel Gibson film Passion of the Christ, deny that Sound of Freedom seeks to appeal to QAnon fans. But many moviegoers say there are many attempts by mainstream Hollywood to censor the film. If you look up Sound of Freedom on TikTok, you'll find dozens of clips of screenings being cut short or canceled. All of this adds up to the theory that the Hollywood establishment is doing everything in their power to stop the movie from being seen by a large number of people. But no matter what they do, people watch it, and most of them insist on watching it. Now, on social media, DeGeneres has been linked to the movie by people flooding her latest posts with references to Sound of Freedom. It's clear from Schaffer's video on Twitter that people aren't happy that DeGeneres isn't watching or speaking about the movie, Schaffer wrote. They're all tagging Ellen with the word Sound of Freedom, and they're tagging Ellen's posts with that word.
But why is DeGeneres being targeted now? According to a YouTube video that the channel shared, did you catch this? There's more to this story than meets the eye. Some people have subscribed to this conspiracy theory that Ellen is connected to Jeffrey Epstein, a convicted sex offender. Thanks for watching. Until next time.